that you made me believe because that's the authentic.
Let's go.
Now.
Let me do this on the beat. Is it the 3 steps?
So you want 3 steps?
When I get 3 steps drum, I'm gonna like 9. Let's go. Do the 3 steps. Let me see.
3 steps.
If you have any 3 steps, I'm doing like 14 of them.
So you're asking if we have like a loop part of 3 steps? No.
Play. Do what you want to do. Let's play one.
Maybe I'll just do this.
Studio day, Gospel on the Beat, Speroach Beatz, Uzi Space, and every other spaces in the room. All the spaces. That sounds good. That sounds good.
Rama. Down.
I'm not seeing your resistance.
Do you prefer to start music from 2026 from the top as a record producer? What would you do differently? Tell the Gen Zs.
I'll be patient.
Patient.
Yeah, I'll be patient.
So you're not patient when you started?
No. So the thing is that when I started, I wasn't in a hurry to become GospelOnDeBeatz. It came as a byproduct of just sticking to what I love doing and just striving every day to become a better version of myself. So the reward that I got for being that guy that always showed up when I had to. Yeah, that's the byproduct. So that thing people chase, which is the blow,
The fame,
it becomes
placement.
it's the byproduct.
Okay, how would you get placements differently in 2026?
2026.
Yeah, how would you get the CD artists to work with? Like you're done making the beat in your studio, how do you get it out? How do you meet artists? Tell them.
I mean, I think the popular way that we all know first is internet, online, right?
Yes.
Slide into their DMs, post your beats, and be seen, be heard, so that you can be known. But beyond that, when it's
Look at that. Continue. Look back. Continue. We talk.
yeah, but beyond,
Reduce that for.
sorry,
No, reduce a little bit. Yeah, keep going.
just read it a bit. Yeah. But personally, I think before the digital age, right, there was like literally the analog age. So I think what I'll do differently is that I'll fuse the digital with the analog because the internet is a global village, means that there's actual physical space where you can interact with people. So whilst I'm, committed and giving myself into, sliding into people's DM, reaching out to people via social media platforms, I would physically go to spaces where I can find creatives. Where are the shows that they perform? The lounges where they meet, social gatherings where I'll see a lot of creatives to network. You get, because digital interaction is one aspect of it, but then the physical interaction is another aspect of it because most times people will not forget how you make them feel. So I can only make you feel a certain way if I'm in the same space with you. But if I slide into your DM, I might just be like number 100 and something DM that you have or request. But if I'm in a physical space and I walk up to you and I introduce myself, I might just say something or behave in a certain way that would just, make you stick, yeah.
Nice one. Back to the music.
good though.
One more fire. To round up the
Let's talk it out. Just ask me that.
On the beat, what we doing? What's your take on Afrobeats as a role, Fela and everything?
Personally, I mean, big shout out to Fela. You know,
Of course.
Unfortunately, I don't think I had the opportunity and privilege of meeting him one-on-one.
He
But
didn't. Don't worry. He died in 97.
of course, I was.
Never met him.
Of course, I didn't meet him. 97 was I even producing.
You were a young teenager.
Yeah, I was actually. But you know, big shout out to. I think for me, pretty much his tenacity, you know, the courage to be able to stick to his sound and name that sound. It's like somebody in this era now. Just imagine one of your favorite artists right now comes out and says, you know what, I'm not going to call my music Afro Beatz with the S. I'll name it something else. I don't know if you get it. So I think in Fela's era, for me, that was like the determination and courage that he had to say, you know what, I'm not going to call it high life music. I'm not going to call it juju music. I'm not going to call it Fuji. I'll call it Afro Beatz.
African.
Do you understand? So he did that. He stuck to his stage through to that sound. And until, I mean, right now the world is celebrating that sound. The world started to celebrate the sound when he was alive. And it even got bigger even after he died, you know, and that celebration continued. And of course, that now gave birth to a whole new genre, yeah. And it's, of course, I think, so I heard, right, from reliable sources that the Western world wanted to name this sound coming from Africa, right? And to them, they could hear the similarities, you know, between Fela's original Afrobeat and this sound coming from Nigeria. So they said, okay, what do we call it? Then I said, you know what, because it has a foundation sound of Afrobeat, let's just put an S to it and call every other type of sound that comes from Nigeria that has that Afrobeat background, let's call it Afro Beats with the S. So that now gave birth to Afro pop, Afro jazz, Afro fusion, Afro soul, Afro R&B, Afro piano. But then they just said, you know what, despite the fusion, let's just put the S to it and just say Afro Beats with the S. And I think that's where we all fall in. Yeah.
So many.
But I'm looking forward to that artist though that can say, you know what, I'm not even going to call it Afro Beats. I'll call it someone else.
You're not what's the word? You have to be what is earned. It's earned.
No. I think beyond it being earned, right? I think it's the correct because no, but
or Michael Jackson. Just wake up.
But you know, Michael Jackson would have been able to call his own something else, but he still left it at pop.
Yeah, he should be able to call his genre.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He would have been able to name his own genre and say,
Jackson.
"Oh, this is," say, call it Michael Jackson.
Yes, that.
And he would have, yes,
People would have followed.
or MJ Beatz or MJ Fusion. It could be anything. He could have just named it something.
Music. Enough of the talk. I don't know about leave talk.